guys, it's Jen. This is another Jen is Zen episode of Reframing Me. In these short bits, I like to give you something to meditate on or journal about. Today, I'd like you to think about this. When you change your perspective, you change your world. What are you struggling with? And can you embrace the hard? I heard it described as, rather than thinking of the glass as half full or half empty, why not just be grateful that you have a glass? Start there. It's a shift in perspective, and I think we can all benefit from that, even if we tend to be more of a look at the bright side type person. Because realistically, looking at the world through those rose-colored glasses can be problematic in and of itself. We've heard for years now about toxic negativity, but it's only recently that there's been a bit of a backlash of sorts with the toxic positivity concept. You know, the posy vibes only idea. Toxic positivity is the belief that no matter how bad or difficult a situation is, you should always maintain a positive mindset and everything happens for a reason kind of approach. While yes, optimism is beneficial, and there is definitely power in positive thinking, 100%. The reality is, being toxically positive rejects all different difficult emotions. And those difficult emotions, they need to be felt and acknowledged. Yes, sometimes it would be nice to just bury your head in the sand or close that little box or door in your mind and kind of just forget that it's even there. But when you take it to this extreme of failing to openly and honestly deal with unpleasant situations or emotions, we establish barriers in our overall psychological health. Yes, we get to choose to walk on the sunny side of the street, but we are healthiest and truly happiest when we do so, both with the acknowledgement that yes, there is also that shaded side of the street. But we're actually most grateful that we're even on the street at all, that we're headed down that road. So often it feels like, why is this so hard? Why is it so hard to write this article? Why is it such a struggle to keep this business running? Why is it so hard to motivate these employees? Why is it so hard to make a sale? Why do I struggle so much on these projects? Why is this workout so hard to get through? Why am I not losing the 20 pounds I'm trying so hard to lose? Or why hasn't my podcast blown up yet? Or wait, is that one just me? Hey, I've warned you that I will be nothing if not authentic with y'all. And I will tell you, it is hard. I'll be honest. It is a lot harder to do this than I ever thought it would be. It's hard to create content, of course. That was the part that I expected. But it's really hard to, on top of creating the content, to figure out how in the world do I get people to actually hear this content that now I've worked so hard on. It's like, I want to help people. I know that people listen. And I know that they enjoy it and feel like they're getting something out of it because every once in a while, I'll get a breadcrumb that's like, yay. It felt like I was yelling into a void, but I knew it. I knew I was actually speaking to someone. Woohoo! And I need that to keep going, to continue to push myself forward. Just like if you're trying to lose weight and you feel your pants fit just a bit looser, or you get a compliment, or when you have a good conversation with that partner you've been struggling with, or you have a nice day with your team, or when you make a big sale, or when you get a nice job from your boss. Those are the things that keep you going through the difficult times. But it's hard. Work is hard. Relationships are difficult. Successes are often few and far between. It's all hard. If it was easy, then everyone would have it. And if everyone had it, you wouldn't want it anyway. So embrace the hard. Be grateful for the hard because the hard is what makes it special. and what makes the accomplishments worth something. Change your perspective and change your world. You could look at your business negatively and see only the frustration that you're not a success. Or you could only see the positive and maybe even unrealistic perspective that you're just happy and proud that you're doing this, ignoring the fact that, well, you're not making any money. Or you could instead take the approach of gratitude and be grateful for the opportunity to run the business, grateful for the struggle, grateful that you have the strength to acknowledge, figure out how to fix, and work through the hard. Grateful that by finding the positives that are there, enough of those breadcrumbs to keep you going when others, you know that others won't. And that hard work and that determined mindset is what's going to ultimately make you a success. You could be toxically negative and only see the shady side of the street. Call it quits. What's the use? Just stop trying. It's too hard. Or you could be toxically positive and ignore the shady side as even there. Let yourself live in this unrealistic vision, not acknowledging that anything is wrong or needs fixing. Or instead, you could be grateful for the street that you're on. Recognize that yes, that shady side, it exists. And even allow yourself to feel the challenges and the frustrations or the anger or the sadness or whatever, because it is there. Recognizing that you need to put in the work because yes, it is hard. But ultimately, if you are grateful for the opportunity to even be on that street, grateful for the strength and determination to keep moving down that street, you can choose the sunny side, knowing that those difficulties are why you even want this in the first place. When you change your perspective, you change your world. Thank you so much for listening. I truly am grateful for you and for the opportunity to keep doing this that I really love. I can't ignore that it's hard. Nope, it really is. It's hard to keep coming up with content ideas, to keep creating the content, to keep watching the metrics and hoping for a spike. But I am choosing the sunny side. I'm choosing to enjoy when I see the same cities pop up in my downloads, episode after episode after episode. Yep, I see you. And you probably feel like you know me. And funnily enough, I feel like I know you too. It's weird, right? I'm like, yay, there's my California friends in this city and that city and this city. There are my Hawaii friends in this city and in that city. Here are my Canadian friends. Yay, my German friends. Woohoo! My North Carolina friends and New Hampshire and New York. I'm starting to feel like I'm singing that 50 Nifty United States song, right? But I do see you. And I'm grateful to have the opportunity to quote unquote know all of you. But I won't let myself ignore the shady side, the emotions of frustration or well, I mean, I guess that's the only one. It's not like I'm like angry or I'm like sitting here crying about it. So let's just go with frustration. I'm acknowledging the frustration of maybe not growing as fast as I want to, but that's okay. That's why everyone and anyone can start a podcast. But you know what? I heard a statistic that only 1% of people who actually start a podcast make it to 10 episodes. Not 10. Isn't that crazy? Well, this is episode 59, so it looks like y'all are stuck with me now. So what are you struggling with? Maybe it's work or a relationship or a dream project or whatever. Yes, it's hard, but hard is why you even want it in the first place. If it was easy, everyone would have it and it wouldn't even be special anymore, so you wouldn't want it. Choose the sunny side, but acknowledge the shady side and be grateful that you are even on the street. Because that, my friends, is what will make us successful. Thank you so much for listening. I truly appreciate you spending this time with me. Please remember to follow the show so that you don't miss out on any new content. If you enjoy the show, please share it with your friends who might also benefit from or enjoy it, because that's how we will grow our community. Reach out to me on socials, on Instagram and TikTok at Reframing Me. And on Facebook, it's Reframing Me. and join the Facebook group, Reframing Me, the podcast community, to connect with other women who are also raising teens and rediscovering themselves. Until next time, be well, communicate, and embrace the hard.